Okay, so I've just finished prepping this Ammonite with the Dremel, and then this is the most important part. This is the part that gets your fossil looking really nice because it all looks a bit jaggedy after all the action from the Dremel. So this is how I do it. So to start off with, I'll dry it with a heat gun. Two reasons for that. One, to make sure it's fully dried before I seal it in the Renaissance wax, so that it doesn't degrade over time. And the second reason is, when it's hot, it helps the wax melt into the into every nook and cranny and crevice. So I'll just give it a quick dry, only on the lowest heat possible. And that'll make sure it's all nicely dried out. We'll warm it all up so that the wax melts into it. Okay, that should be plenty dry enough now. So now we get the Renaissance wax. And we just start spreading it all over at the minute with your fingers, and because it's nice and hot, it's all just starting to melt into all the little gaps. Okay, now that we've done that, we can get a brush, and with the brush, that again helps you get the wax into all those crevices. So don't worry too much about the back bit, because we can, well, you can either sand that off if you want to sand it off, or just leave it as it is at the minute. I think seeing as I've covered it at the minute, I'll just may as well rub a bit of wax in to all of it. I'll probably just sand that off when I've finished. So we're starting to get it all in. And then we need to just keep brushing it until it is nice and dry. So I'm pretty happy that that has now got into all the holes and crevices. So then what I'm going to do is get another brush, making sure it's completely dry, because that's going to buff it up. I'm going to give it another quick dry now. Okay, so that's actually giving it a good dry. And we'll get the dry brush and start buffing it up. Then just one last brush with some bigger bristles, just to get it really shiny. And there you go. Now that it's all buffed up, you can really see the beauty in the colour with a nice shine that will protect it and keep it looking nice and shiny for as long as you want. There you go. One nice, shiny, well preserved